From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is The Night Beat.
Good evening, I'm Danielle Shenk with your headlines for Monday, September 30th. At least 128 people have died in the aftermath of Hurricane Helene, with hundreds more still missing. Towns are flooded, homes are without power, and many have been destroyed. With that, Nebraska Task Force 1 members are stepping up to help. These photos show some of the work they've been doing across multiple states. Over the weekend, they carried out search operations in Perry City, Florida, and have now gone back to Georgia, awaiting a new assignment. In crime news, after more than 2 years, investigators say they've arrested the man responsible for a North Lincoln shooting that left 2 injured and sent dozens running. 20-year-old Sharice Lofton faces second-degree assault and multiple gun charges. According to police, more than 70 shell casings were found near Spike's Beach Bar and Grill in September 2022, and cell phone data and text messages allegedly link him to the crime. His bond is set at $500,000, and he's listed as a fugitive from Colorado. The autopsy report for 17-year-old Zachary Panther, found dead on a Pillen Family Farm in Boone County, has been released. While the exact cause is still unclear, initial findings suggest exposure to hydrogen sulfide, a colorless gas that smells like rotten eggs. However, investigators now believe Panther may have unknowingly suffered from a rare cellular disease, potentially worsened by external factors. OSHA completed its investigation, but the report is not yet available. This evening, Verizon says its engineers have fully restored today's network disruption that impacted some customers. At its peak around 10 a.m., roughly 100,000 customers were without service. Some affected say their phones were going into SOS mode, while others say they had service bars but couldn't make calls. If you're still having issues, they recommend restarting your device. The cause of the disruption is still unclear. Mail-in ballots started going out today, with over 42,000 expected to be sent by Friday, following a detailed verification process. Election officials expect about half of the county's voters to cast their votes early. Ballots can be returned by mail or at one of 5 ballot boxes around the city. Early in-person voting will begin next Monday at the Election Commission's office for all registered voters. Lastly, St. John's Lutheran Church, standing for over 150 years near Waco, recently celebrated its anniversary. Originally built with a sod brick foundation in the 1800s, the church has expanded and undergone renovations while preserving its German heritage. Today, its cornfield-colored steeple blends with the rural landscape. Rounding out your night beat is a check of the 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to The Night Beat. Watch, listen, and stream on the 1011 app on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.